Hello, my name is Sarah. I am an English teacher and language anxiety coach. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about an IELTS essay. This is the IELTS question at the top of the page. So we've got to discuss both views and give your own opinion essay. And this essay was taken from this website, howtodoielts.com. So in this essay, I'm going to show you how to write two different types of main body paragraph in one essay. I'm not going to talk about the introduction. I'm not going to talk about the conclusion. We're just focusing on the main body paragraphs. This is a great strategy if you are needing a higher band score, maybe band 7 and above, and because it shows the examiner that you are capable of more than one way of organizing information. Okay, so as you probably know, organization is super important in an IELTS essay. And it's not always easy to know how to do that, which is why I think it's really important to have paragraph structures that you can memorize and reuse wherever possible. So I'm going to start by showing you the easier paragraph structure first. Okay, so this is the first paragraph that I wrote to answer this question. Now, this is a question actually that I feel quite strongly about, which is why I chose it. Equality between the genders has already been achieved. Not sure. So I have decided that I would write about the opinion that I disagree with first. So I'm answering this view that equality between the genders has been achieved in my first main body paragraph. And what you might like to do now is to just pause this video and read through this paragraph. Okay, so hopefully that is what you did. Hopefully you did stop the video and read the paragraph, because now I'm going to just very quickly go into the structure of this paragraph that I've written here. So this first sentence here, this is my topic sentence. And a topic sentence is really important when you're writing something in English because it lets your reader know what you are going to write about. And again, this comes back to planning. You know, if you plan a really good essay, if you make a really good essay plan, you want to be including the topic sentence. After that, we've got another little sentence down here. And this one is my first point. Okay, so this is my first point that backs up this opinion here. And then in this paragraph, I have my second point, which backs up the opinion. In this sentence here, I've got an example, and the example is all about the blue sentence. Okay, so I've just exemplified what I wrote about in my blue sentence. And then in my last sentence, I've got my final point. So basically, this paragraph structure, we can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences. That's it. Okay. And in fact, I checked the words before I made the video. This paragraph is 112 words long, which is enough. You don't really need any more than that. Now, as I said, we have a topic sentence and then we have sentences firstly, secondly, and finally, which shows the reader, which will be your examiner, that you are making 3 different points within this paragraph with one example. Okay, so topic sentence, point number 1, point number 2, example, point number 3. This is a 3 ideas paragraph. 1, 2, 3. Now, the good thing about this paragraph structure is it's actually pretty easy to write. You don't need to say much. about each of your ideas or each of your points. You just need kind of a sentence about it, and that's really enough in this paragraph structure. So let's look at the other paragraph structure and then we can compare the two. All right, so this is my second paragraph. And again, I would invite you to just pause the video and read through this paragraph before you go any further with this video lesson. Just stop and read the paragraph. Okay, hopefully that is what you have done and you have now in fact read this paragraph. So this time I'm giving my opinion because we've been asked to give our opinion, so I have to do that. And now I'm writing about the opinion that I agree with, that there is still considerable progress to be made towards gender equality. All right, so let's go into the structure of this paragraph. First of all, same as in the first paragraph, we've got our topic sentence combined with my opinion. Then it starts to get a little bit different because in the second sentence, I basically give more information as to why I agree with the fact that women are not treated as equal citizens. So this is one specific point that I am now explaining. In my next sentence, this one here, I'm giving more information about the same point. And I've used this as a pronoun referencing because if I start my sentence with this, I'm referring to everything in this green sentence. And although in this first paragraph we've got firstly, secondly, thirdly, that's fine. This is a much more sophisticated form of linking up ideas. Okay, so we've got this here at the beginning of the second sentence, and this to refer back to the green sentence. Now, our next sentence here, very similar to what we had in the paragraph before, this is an example. So now I am exemplifying what I have written about before. And then in our last one, the last sentence here, I've given yet more information about the same point. So whereas this first paragraph has got 3 different ideas, one here, one in this blue one, and one in this green one, this paragraph here is writing about one idea only. Okay, and that is a much more complex thing to do because you need to be able to explain in depth about the same idea that you are talking about. Okay, and it's harder to do this. It's harder to get the referencing right, the linking words, and it's harder to create this kind of logical, unified thing that IELTS really are looking for if you want to get a high band score. Okay, so if you are looking for IELTS band 7 or above, well, if you're doing IELTS full stop, I think you need to learn this structure, because this is a great structure to practice writing with. It's really good for the questions like advantages, disadvantages, problems, solutions, when you are being asked to write about multiple ideas. Okay, so if IELTS asks you for problems and solutions to those problems, it would be odd to have a one idea paragraph because IELTS want you to write about more than one idea. However, when you have a question like this, where you are not really being asked to write about multiple ideas, it's great if you can learn this structure too, because then you can kind of show off your ability to logically organize information. Okay, and I'm going to leave it there for now. Any comments, any questions, please leave them below. I'm always happy to help you guys. I know how hard IELTS writing is because I had to practice it myself before I got good at it. So no problem if you've got comments or questions. In the next video that I'm going to make about IELTS writing, I'm going to come back to this same essay, and I'm going to come back to this essay and we're going to explore some of the language that I have used in these paragraphs, because one common problem with IELTS is people think, I've got to be using advanced grammar and advanced vocabulary and I need to have all these really crazy words. And I think we're going to explore the kind of language that I've used and why this works in IELTS Task 2. See you next time.